Good morning, fellas. How are we doing today? Dude, anybody here in the chat already? You guys are a real one. I had to go live today kind of early. It's currently 10 a.m. for me. I usually go live at noon, but otherwise I would have been able to make a stream today. So you know what? Better early than never. That's not a phrase. We're coining it. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the plans for today. I do have the alt account I can kind of shiny hunt on over here while I do stuff on the main, but I need to get set up on the main first before I can dedicate myself to side shunting as well. So I'm hard preparing and hard training Pokemon for raids today. That's going to be the goal. So we're going to head over to our sort of UTs and our keep area in our section. We're going to set up my inventory to go ahead and start some EV training. I want to EV train at least 5 Pokemon when I do so. I might do some XP training. For example, I know Metagross's the main Pokemon, like there's the big three that I think are the best Pokemon for raids, or were the best Pokemon for raids during the test, were, now I'm blanking. Metagross, Reuniclus, and Sableye. Those three. Metagross, Reuniclus, Sableye. I think that these Pokemon were the best Pokemon for raids during raids. So I want to get these guys nice and strong. But even then, I only have what? Like, I only have one Metagross here. One Metagross, in my opinion, is not enough. So what I'm probably going to go do, first things first, we're going to go breed a bunch of Pokemon. So let's go ahead and we're just going to turn this whole stream recap is basically going to be a raid prep guide and basically be a, hey, physically I'm going to show you, and this is how I made all my raid Pokemon. So let's go ahead and put everything away and get started on some breeds. What's up, chat? How you guys doing today? So guys, I really need to background noise. Dude, I appreciate it. Dude, good for you. I love the Minecraft grind, dude. Hell yeah. What times are you in? I'm EST, East Coast, US. Streaming 2 hours early. Yeah, it was this or no stream today. Sorry, guys. I know it's awkward. Gets bored of games, still watches Patrouski, Giga Chad. I fucking appreciate it. Dude, I know a lot of people. I want to reiterate this, and I try to say this like every stream at the moment. This is the most likely time people are bored of the game, and that's okay. Don't feel guilty. Like, there's a big sentiment. It's very human, isn't it? God damn. I feel like there are so many people. It happens all the time. Like, oh, I feel bad that I'm not enjoying Pokemon, or oh, I feel bad that I'm not playing RuneScape, or I feel, you know, these are things that we do for fun. These are things that we do enjoyment. I want to encourage you guys, as someone who plays Pokemon for, you know, I love Pokemon, right? It's okay to take a break. It's okay to not want to play it. Like, it happens. That's normal, and just ride that wave. And you know, take a break and play a different game and come back when you want to, and you know, that sort of thing. So just be fair about it. I'm gonna go ahead and go hit up Pokemon here. So I only have one like raid Metagross, which is not enough. Do we have any? Do I have better Beldums? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I have Beldums sitting around the boxes. Okay. This makes a lot more sense. Now we've got Pokemon. Okay, Sassy. What is this one? That's just the, okay. What are all these guys? There's so many over here that I could try to turn into better Pokemon. Okay, this is why I thought that I had more. This is why I thought that I had more Metagrosses, because I have 5 Beldums in my cell breeds that need to be like kind of rebred. They don't have nature or anything like that. And then I also have 2 other Beldums that are a decent nature and usable over here. So I technically have a lot more than I realize. What's over here? Ooh, there's some. Why is this in the? These are in the wrong box. These are in like random egg breed box, but these all have IVs and stuff. Same with this. Wait, why does everything in this have an IV? Oh no, do I have to sort through this box? This box was supposed to be, this is 8. This is just random. There's 3 times 31 cloister there. What is happening? I'm sure so many people are watching and being like, this fucking idiot, dude. He has so much Pokeyen, he doesn't even realize that he loses like 2 times 31s and 3 times 31s in his boxes all the time. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. This is hilariously usable, I'd argue, even though it's 31 speed relaxed is kind of counterintuitive, but it's enough in my opinion. And we're gonna move this over to keep. Is this careful nature? Oh, that's so funny. This needs to be sorted through and fixed, honestly. But let's go ahead and figure out if we can find some Pokemon. Hasty is like honestly usable in my opinion. It's usable-ish. It's obviously not great. Usable, especially for raids and like PVM activities. Now, none of these are usable in my opinion, unless you're doing special attack and everybody don't have IVs for it. So let's go ahead and grab some of these and try to fix some of these breeds and get a nice nature onto them. What if I were to go ahead and grab like this, for example, do this. Let's just grab multiple of these breeds and see if we can fix them. How are you, Pat? What's up, Milana? Suffered from success? Yeah, dude. Losing fucking Pokemon? Yeah, dude. 100%. 100%. Why are we up so early? I have to go walk through my wedding venue at noon. So that's why I couldn't. Yeah. It was either stream at this time or no stream today, guys. I'm really sorry. Best nature to look for? It depends on the Pokemon, right? So like certain Pokemon need different stats. Metagross, you're gonna want like adamant, careful. Was careful minus special attack? It depends on what you're using the Metagross for as well. Like so for example, for raids, going defensive natures like sassy, relaxed, careful, stuff like that actually works a lot better for raids. Yo, I appreciate it, Skyeats. I was doing some. Caught you on the way to my red battle yesterday. Respect the grind. Yeah, dude, I was doing some ×5 Onyx and Larvitar hordes off stream because I was doing the podcast with Young Cabbage. Dude, I can't wait for that video to come out. I really recommend you guys check it out. That was a super fun experience. I super underestimate. I mean, I just love yapping, right? I super underestimate how much I love just like sitting and talking to another person about Pokemon for like an hour. I feel like I've got to capitalize on that a bit more, maybe do my own. And I've wanted to do my own podcast for a long time, and I'm really glad Young Cabbage stepped on and did his own, but I might have to start my own or do something similar to that every week or so, because I feel like there's just so much potential there. And I had a lot of fun. It was just a blast for me personally. Okay. Let's go breed. I do want to do mostly training today, but let's go breed these. I want to do mostly. I just have so much. Yeah. I want to do mostly XP training and stuff today and EV training, but I got to go fix these breeds, I think. It's just ridiculous, like, how much XP training I have to do. And I know that, like, if I have this much XP training to do, I'm sure you guys have a ton of XP training to do as well during this time period. Like, it's just going to be ridiculous leading up to raids. How many level 100, level 80s and stuff like that, like, people are gonna need. So I'm trying to prep ahead of time as much as possible. I've been saying it once and I'll say it again. Right now is the best time to be playing, because when you're playing during a downtime in a market or any game, you're gonna have the biggest benefits once it actually picks back up, you know. This is yeah, when people talk about buying low and selling high, this is the low. This is the low period, but it also is the hardest to buy at the low because people are the most unmotivated to play, which makes total sense. There's less people being active right now than usual. This is all raid prep? Yeah, this is going to be. I need to fix my. Is it? No, not that way. This way. Okay. Sure, that worked well enough. Whatever. Okay. Let's go breed. First things first. I think I just want to get nature on these guys. I'm gonna look up Ditto. Let's just go ahead and try to fix this Beldum first things first. So walk up to the PC. I'm looking for a Ditto, I think. I don't need the 31 speed because that's the thing I can brace over from the Beldum, which is super nice. So these actually shouldn't be that expensive to fix. We'll go ahead and see. Like, this is Careful. I think Careful is usable. I might go ahead and pick that up. It's really good IVs. 18k. It's not super cheap, but that's fine. Another Careful for 18k, but that one doesn't have a 31 IV to possibly roll. Let's lower some of these. So that one might be for that one. Let's lower some of these to like 20 plus maybe. This one needs 25 plus though. I do want that one to keep that if it already has 25 plus. This one I can go 20 plus on the special defense. That lowers things drastically down to 5k for that Careful nature. I really like Careful on the Metagross because Careful essentially allows me to go like 2v2. It allows me to do 2v2 HP, 2v2 special defense, and then do iron defense to make up for the defense during the actual raid fight itself. Dude, congratulations, Joke Man. Oh. I fucking need some more lighting. Okay. Dude, Joke Man, that's insane. It's been crazy to see your whole fucking journey, dude. Past breeds? Yeah, these Beldums are past breeds. From the breeding extravaganza, I believe. If you're interested in that, yeah, check it out. What's up, KG? Best with a wedding? Dude, I appreciate it, man. Once in a lifetime occasion. I like that you say that. That's been my thought process with everything is, you know, it's a once in a lifetime thing. To just try to keep that in mind. It's for absolutely, man. Dude, happy to hear it, Willy Wonky. What's up, dude? What's the gameplay in the background for? That is my alt account. That's my alt account that I should be shiny hunting on, but I have to get more properly set up before I can actually like focus on that. But I should at least get back to the spot. I can do that while my eggs hatch. What's up, Mex? Check team chat. Oh shit. Yo, Ginger Matt himself came in and said to check team chat. Dude, congrats, Ginger Matt. Hatching the alpha, the shiny Eevee, the Sheevee. When was this hatched? 6:34 a.m. Dude, like 4 hours ago. Congratulations, man. That's amazing. A day on shiny, rare shiny Eevee. Congratulations, dude. 20 to 21 months that took you to hunt. Show some perspective for how long the egg hunt like that takes. Yeah, check the particles. I saw the one pumpkin particle, but is there... Oh, you went for all of the limited... Oh, okay, so for those who don't know, shunts like this, you have to breed all of the EVs with these particles preemptively because these particles are like limited. You can only get them from defeating the bosses during that year. So like this says boss reward for defeating the pumpkin. That was in 2021. Post that, you have to breed them on with that particle effect on it to get it. And the for example, let's go check actually. A male shiny field egg group with that particle is going to be so ridiculously expensive. So let's check like field, gender male, shiny. Here, let's check the, what's it called again? Let's check one of these. Let's check the oldest one, the Pumpkid treat. Let's do particle, Pumpkid. Let's try to, is it alphabetized? No, it's ordered by, there, Pumpkid's treat. Shiny alpha field, male, Pumpkid's treat. Cheapest one is 155 mil. Now obviously it's an Oshawott, but like it goes to show you how rare. This guy did the same thing. Like you have to pre-plan particles like this for your shunts, and then even getting them on all your 300 or 400 EVs before you do it is ridiculously difficult. That is an insanely, it adds so much difficulty to the shunt that goes super undernoticed in my opinion a lot of the time. That is so crazy. Congratulations, man. I really appreciate saying how long it took. It's really tough to see people put their crazy shinies in chat and think they just got super lucky / didn't work for it. It's being a streamer. I get desensitized, and it's amazing like how many like amazing shinies I get linked to me every day. And for me, it's like 15 seconds to click that shiny. But dude, it took that person 20 months. You know, like it's so important to keep that in mind and remember that every time you see someone link a shiny. I got it. Yo, Cruiser for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, man. Twitch subs, YouTube subs, all that above and beyond support. Hyper appreciated right now. Thank you so much, Cruiser. Hopefully the content was helpful enough to warrant that above and beyond support. I'm gonna crank the volume up on my laptop. Thank you so much, man. I seriously appreciate it. Okay, let's get back to doing this breed. This one's not 25 plus. I'm gonna go with the cheaper one than on this one. Okay, back to our Beldum breeds though. So what I would do here is I would go ahead and Everstone the cheaper Ditto down here because this one doesn't need, this one like can low roll a little bit. This one's fine, but the other one I want to keep 25 plus on. So I can go ahead and do this, go grab, I probably need 2 or 3 speed braces here. Aren't they all speed? Yeah, I'm gonna grab 3 speed braces then. Put a speed brace on this Beldum. We'll go ahead and go carry out this breed to go ahead and get it hatching. So 31 speed, 20 plus in every other stat that it needs. Careful nature, that's good enough for the raids. We'll take it. I do need to go grab a flame body Pokemon as well. Okay, next up, is it this one or the other one? This one. We'll do Everstone on this Ditto. Okay. It's so crazy. Thank you for the dude Jebediah for the Twitch Prime. Thank you guys so much. I did, dude. After taking that, and this is part of being a streamer. This is part of the positives and negatives. Not trying to complain once again, and it makes total sense. You know, people. If I don't stream, number one, why would people sub if I'm not providing the service they're paying for? Number two, I didn't have the opportunity to if I'm not live. But I lost like. Honestly, it has been worse in the past. It could have been worse, but I definitely lost like 60 subs or something like that, which is like I had like 300 subs total. I don't know the percentage on that. It's like whatever percent, 20% or some shit. You lose a lot of subs if you miss 1 week of streams. You lose a lot of subs. Which I was moving IRL, but that's how it goes. That's part of the fucking gig. So you got to get over that and try to just grind it back. But so any resubs right now I appreciate is all I'm saying. Thank you. I forget to fucking unloop it, dude. It's such a jam. Early stream, yo. What's up, Karoshi? Honor to have you. Shiny Beldum incoming. We don't have to. I won't set up a prediction today, but if chat really wants a prediction, you guys can politely beg one of the mods to do it, because I feel like I'm just not gonna shiny hunt too much today. And it's gonna be a shorter stream because I have to end at like noon, which is in like an hour and a half, unfortunately. The most with Flame Body. Flame Body just makes the eggs hatch faster. All right, here's our second Beldum breed. Really similar thing. We do have a chance to roll a 31 defense, though, which is pretty cool. 20% chance. 25 plus in every stat that it needs. 31 speed. Careful nature. We'll take it. Grab the egg. All right, last Beldum that I want to breed for now, possibly. I might end up breeding more. Honestly, we'll see. If I could get 5 Beldums bred up, honestly, that's probably fine. Let's go ahead and, yo, early stream is nice. Hey, Pat, have you tried leveling and breeding Breloom for profit? Never again, shit takes too long. I was about to say, I actually wouldn't recommend it, only because, like, level 100 Brelooms are worth good money, but for good reason. Level 100 Breloom is the slowest Pokemon, or one of the slowest Pokemon in PokeMMO to level up. It has fluctuating XP rates, so it needs 1.6 million XP, where like most Pokemon only need like 800k to 1 mil. So like you literally, like, leveling up a Breloom to level 100 would be like leveling up a Chandelure to like 150 or something. Obviously not exactly mathematically, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's a big difference. I would recommend Meowth. Now, Meowth is really good to level. If you want to level something for profit, I think Meowth is quite good, because people want level 100 Meowths for payday pickup. And like the cheapest one, this is even like, yeah, cheapish. The reason why is because you have to make sure you cancel the evolution. So if you have like a XP reamplifier, you could level up Meowths pretty easily and make good profit. They only need a million XP, which is solid. And then what's it called? But then you have to either have an Everstone and XP reamplifier, or just if you miss canceling an Evo, you're losing out. I don't think people buy these. You lose out on so much money. Level 100 Persians are not worth as much. So just keep that in mind. I'm leveling to profit for raids though, right? Wait, what do you mean? I'm leveling a lot of the mons that I just need for raids, but it's also like I'm kind of prepping a bunch of stuff just in case. Yeah, I'm on the laptop as well, shiny hunting in the background occasionally, but I'm a little too distracted at the moment. Much too distracted. Let's get back on our final Beldum breed. Okay, final Beldum breed. I'm just going to look for 20 plus with 25 plus attack. This was listed 1 minute ago at Brave Nature. I want to keep the 31 speed, so Brave Nature is a little unfortunate. Calm's not usable. Calm, not usable. Relaxed. Don't really want to go for that. Sassy. I don't want to go for a minus speed nature if possible on these. It's kind of why I like the careful or whatever on these. Calm, not really usable. Honestly, none of these are that good. Honestly, I don't hate Brave, but it is funny with 31 speed. But it's such a price difference. But let's see, what are the other? Relaxed, bold, lonely. I think the ideal nature for the raid ones ends up being careful. What's the cheapest next careful one? Let's see. If I were to search up careful, 12.5. Do I want to pay? I'd almost rather go Brave. So in raid, I don't know if I'm outspeeding anything in raids. Anyway, I don't know if the speed will actually matter. I'm gonna go the Brave. It's kind of funny, but I'm saving a bit of Pokeyen. And honestly, I'd rather like if I have 2 carefuls, do I really need a 3rd careful? Probably not. It's kind of good to have a little bit of variance. So we're gonna put the Everstone there, the Speed Brace there. Go ahead and head over to breed these. So for those who don't know, I'm breeding a bunch of raid ready Metagross at the moment. I am going to have to EV train up all these up. I mean, I have a lot of EV training and leveling to do in preparation for raids. Now, it's possible I'll need all of these Metagrosses to actually beat the raids, or it's possible I'm going to have a bunch of extras prepared, and then I can just go ahead and sell off the extras and make a lot of profit, because selling off raid-ready Pokemon during raids, as opposed, like, I'm going to hold on to these. And I honestly, like, if you're a new player, if you're a new to intermediate player, the best thing you can do right now, the money-making hack, is to just prepare a shit ton of raid Pokemon, and then once raids actually release, then you sell them all. It should be pretty consistent. Now, there's a chance that raids don't release for like a year or some shit. That shouldn't happen. Like, it should be pretty consistent to where we should see them within June or July, in my personal opinion. I could be wrong, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and look for hidden ability Sableye. Like, I'm gonna buy up Sassy, sure, pretty much any hidden ability Sableye, especially at these prices. I'm willing to also go ahead and buy and start breeding these up. Hidden ability Sableye was another one of the best Pokemon during raids, but you need hidden ability access. I kind of want to buy like 6 of them. These all need to be bred though, so let's go ahead and get that going. Didn't expect today to be such a breeding stream, but here we are. If you go Google top 10 like Pokemon to prepare for raids, I do have a video on it. Metagross, Reuniclus, Slaybar are the best. What level should we get them pre-prep raids? At least 80, probably level 100. It's always a breeding stream. God damn it. Sorry for ignoring chat so much, guys. I'm definitely a little, like, breeding is a focused activity. Yo, it's fucking devious, dude. What the hell? What's this fucking Giga Chad doing in my chat, dude? How you doing, dude? My hunter companion. Here, let me figure out what I'm doing here with this breed. Let me 31 defense, because it's at 0 is probably good. I can try to high roll the others. Been a long time, dude. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well, man. Much love to you. Okay, let me figure out 31 defense, easy peasy. Should I try to high roll the others? I probably could. I don't want to be paying too much. Is this female? No, it's male. I probably go for the Ditto then. Let's see how much the price difference. I can go ahead and pick up this Ditto. This is actually fantastic. 6K for this is actually so good. So I'm essentially going to brace. I could actually Everstone the Sassy Nature. I think it might actually weirdly be worth it, just because I could high roll both the HP. So I'm going to be bracing the defense here, getting 31 defense on the Sableye for sure. I am going to Everstone here. I would normally never, ever, ever, ever recommend Everstoning at the beginning of a breed. It's so weird and risky, but this is one of those weird situations. I'll show you what it looks like, where it's 31 defense. It could high roll HP, and defense, but it's unlikely, but it could. And then even if it doesn't, I have to Everstone one more breed. Since tank breeds, you only need 3 stats: HP, defense, spell defense. It's actually not that atrocious to go ahead and Everstone here. So I'm gonna go for it. Worst case scenario, it's like a waste of 6K. I don't need to pay for gender, so let me do that again really quick. But yeah, I think it's worth it here. But it's an interesting situation. I fucked this up twice. How did I misclick it? How did I misclick it twice? You don't need legendaries for Pokedex. Why is there code not in the Pokedex? Probably because you haven't seen it. You have to see it. DVS is here. I fucking love DVS, dude. Dude's a beast. I don't want to glaze too hard though. Okay, I gotta fucking don't get me glazing, because you guys know I'm good at it. Here, let me figure out. 31 HP. 25 plus defense. This might be too greedy. We'll get rid of. Yo, thanks for subbing, Dan. Appreciate it, dude. All right, for our next Sableye, we'll start off with something simple because they're asking for something spooky. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up. We're gonna go pick up an HP brace over here. Then we're going to just breed that as is. This is a really simple one. Basically getting a 31 HP put over onto our Sableye, keeping that defense 26 plus, and then we'll fix the special defense after. And then if it happens to roll a good nature, that's cool. If not, you know, that's fine as well. How many Pokeballs do I have left? I always make sure. Okay. Always make sure you never run out of Pokeballs while breeding, because then you start consuming like Great Balls and other weird things, and that can become a huge problem. Here's the Beldum. Didn't high roll defense. That's obviously totally okay. We're gonna move him over to our keep. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Beldums there to EV train, which is pretty cool. And then our Sableyes. I want to have 5 Sableyes, I think. This one needs to be bred. So let's breed our third one, and then we might buy 2 more to breed. Please get egg move. Oh shit. What's the... I almost forgot. Oh, recover. To be fair, I don't even know if they used recover in raids, but it's not a bad idea. Why are you streaming so early? I have a wedding venue thing at noon, so it was I'd either stream early or not stream at all, unfortunately. Early to, yeah, there you go. It was either stream at 10 a.m. or so if you're ever curious of why I'm not live, why I'm live early, etc., it's always in my Discord. So join my, if you are curious, join my Discord. And under is Patrouski live ? There's always I always explain stuff there. Is Pokeyen good for OU? I'm not really qualified to answer that. I'm gonna be super honest. I mean, I would just check what's like, how's it doing statistically? 47% win rate seems rough, but I don't know. I'm not qualified. I'm not an OU player. Don't want to speak out of my depth. The problem with... Okay, someone in chat called out to get egg moves on Sableye, and you're not... If I was breeding them for PvP, you definitely want recover. I'm honestly not going to spend the time and energy on it, which is kind of silly. Like, recover is obviously very, very good. The problem is, in raids, you actually don't want recover. You actually like want your Sableye to die, usually. Usually you're bringing your Sableye in to set up light screen, reflect, and like a will-o-wisp against a physical attacker, and then you want it to like die or like switch out or something like that to be able to bring in a It's a support Pokemon you lead with to like help your team set up. So I'm not going to worry about that here, but if you want to be able to like dual operate and dual use your Sableye as also a PvP Sableye later down the road, you should breed recover on it for sure. What's up, Solo? Yes, he just... Yeah, we were just looking at it, dude. Quash is useful? Quash is super useful for raids, in my opinion. I've got to look into what Quash does. Where is... It's not even in it's not even an egg move, to be fair, so we can always learn it later down the road. Is Quash actually a thing? Someone said Quash is a really... Is this a D's nuts joke? What's the bit here? Quash really good for raids. Quash level 30 suppresses the target and makes it go last. It's an interesting option with Prankster, honestly. That's a cool thing to keep in mind. Yeah, I've heard he's going super hard. I know of him, dude. I've heard he's going super hard, which is really cool. Good luck. I wish him the best of luck. Where can I catch Cricketune? Any of these locations. Sinnoh, Route 206. Sinnoh, Route 210. Some of these are nighttime only. Route 210 is uncommon all the time. Route 212 is common all the time. Your best bets are going to be Route 212 in Sinnoh. Trophy Garden in Sinnoh. Yeah, those are your 2 best bets. Okay, final Sableye. I'm actually going to pick up this one for 5k since it has the chance to high roll the HP. Very, very similar breeds going on here. I'm going to go grab a special defense brace. We're going to special defense brace the Ditto. I'll show you guys what this will look like. Very simple breeds. Tank breeds, once again, are when you only need 3 IVs, it's just super simple. We're going to hope for a high roll here on the HP. If not, it's totally okay. Defense, 27 plus, 31 special defense. It has Quash. That's perfect. Don't need to worry about gender. We'll go ahead and grab that. Let's see how these guys came out. Did this randomly roll Sassy or did I Everstone? This is the one. This is why I Everstoned Sassy. This is awesome. So I Everstoned Sassy. And it mid-rolled / like came out. This is usable. That's beautiful. That is so lucky. And this one came out Bashful. I'll have to rebreed that one, but that is pretty quick to fix. So that one's done. That's so good. This one, however, needs another breed. I'm just going to do 25 plus in defense and 31 special defense. I can't worry about nature here, unfortunately, so just grabbing the cheapest with the best. Like this one's 29, highest defense stat. I'll just go ahead and grab that. This will be a double brace, so we grab an HP and a defense brace. I go ahead and I defense brace the new Ditto. I HP brace the old Sableye. We head over. Thanks for the follow. What's up? What's up? Looks like this. Oh, I braced it wrong. Special defense. Oops. And that is why you always double check your breeds, because I always say as soon as I start breeding for more than like 30 minutes, I'm bound to make a mistake. And I've done a lot of breeding, as you can see there. I've done a lot of breeding in my lifetime, and it's so easy to just forget something and make a mistake. So we want 31 HP on the Sableye. On the Ditto. Now it should look like, there we go, 2 times 31, 27 plus defense. Perfect. We're gonna let that go through. We're gonna randomly roll nature, and then we might have to fix the nature after that one. Did I grab the egg there? Yeah, I did. Whew. Yeah, what's up, Solomon? New place, new stream time? No. So for those who make sure to join my Discord. Oh, I didn't. Did I? That's, yeah, okay. The Discord explains. I have a wedding venue thing to do at noon today. So unfortunately, it was either stream early or no stream at all today. So I decided to stream early. Dude, thanks, Solomon. I really fucking appreciate that, man. I really enjoy the yeah, I got like the shelf set up here now, and it's coming together. Thank you so much, man. I'm letting it logged out over here. In total honesty, I didn't expect to do so much breeding today, guys. Sorry, today was supposed to be. I mean, honestly, breeding is probably more exciting than like XP training. I like this mod's name, Macha. That's interesting. Oh, I have a bunch of Pokeyen to collect that I haven't collected in a long time. Honestly, let's just go ahead and go for it. 400k, whatever. This is gonna put me over to 60 mil. That's a cool little milestone, dude. Over 60 million now. Sick. I should be spending some of this. I actually have way too much. As like per yesterday's or whatever's stream recap, I have too much yen. I don't like having this much pure yen on me. It's kind of a waste. It should be out in the world doing something for me. Okay. While these Sableyes hatch, buy mysterious balls. I don't want it to do that. Wait a minute. We get Shalfa for raids? Now we're talking. Wait, did this randomly roll careful? That's actually sick. It does need to be rebred though, because the HP is too low. But I can Everstone that. That is really cool. That's actually sick. Okay, cool. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and okay. GTL. Let's buy a breeder for this. I'm not gonna go 20. I'm not gonna go 31 HP. Hilariously, I'm just gonna do. This is probably gonna be the cheapest. Weirdly, 13k for that. Maybe it would be cheaper to. There's no way a 2 times 31 Ditto like this is cheaper. It's quite good though. Let's do like 28 and see 30. It's just so much cheaper to do this. There's a lot of 30 HPs. I like this personally. Because like I'm gonna medium roll 20 whatever plus if I get a 30 HP one. This is probably what I grab for 14k. Let's go ahead and grab that. So I would go ahead and I guess I am bracing it no matter what. But no, I don't have to brace it. Yeah, what I would do here is I would not pay the extra 10k. I actually wouldn't brace it, and I'm just gonna let it roll. 23 plus. I mean, no, I should brace it. No, I should brace it. I'm being greedy. There's a chance there that I low roll, and it's just 10k. And for me, I'm at 60 mil. Like, it'd be so greedy to not brace it. So there's no reason for it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Boom, boom. 30, 25 plus, 31. Beautiful, perfect. Careful nature. We'll take that. It's another done Sable. I'll wait for this next one. We have one more to hatch to see what we have to work with. I have like 3 full boxes of 2x31 alphas. Is it worth it breeding them up before selling, or should I just put them up? Unironically, you probably will make more money if you breed a bunch of them into 3x31s because, but it depends. It just depends on the egg group, on the gender, etc., etc. So many people just catch alphas and list them, and since most alphas are 2x31, a lot of people just underlist stuff or just quickly list stuff or just like don't think about it as much, and there's less profit to be made there essentially. But when you put work into it, like you definitely, yeah, 3x31 males can be worth more, but it just depends. Like it really does just depend on you can just couch stuff beforehand, right? So let's say I'll do it for you. Let's say you have a female 2x31 alpha Rapidash, right? So field egg group. Let's say it's 2x31. Let's hide female only species. Let's say you have a 2x31 female Rapidash, right? You could sell that for 20k, or you could go buy a male, which is going to be expensive, right? Let's say you go buy a male with like these stats, right? Let's calculate this. You could sell it for 20k, or you could go buy a male breeder for 47k plus braces. So you're doing like plus 20k plus the potential cost loss of your breed. So you're spending 87k, but you end up with, and you'd pay for gender, so you pay extra 5k. So like at that point, is it really worth it? You're making, after listing fee, you're making like no money. So like that's an example of like it's probably not worth it. You probably unironically, how fucked is that? You probably do end up just selling the Rapidash for 20k. Because like you would end up spending 92k to make it, and then you'd sell it for 100k. This is why breeding prices usually do make sense. Like this is why things are priced the way they are, because they can always snowball and make more and more. But like you have to find, you can just check it. Like that was just an example of like, that one probably isn't worth it, but that's an example of like how to check what is worth to breed. You can literally just, the market is so powerful, you can just preemptively check what something will be worth before you're even done the breed, which is so insane, right? There's no risk involved. That's true as well. Shiny chance and nature roll. The nature roll is a big one. That is true. Okay, here's our Sable I hatched. 2x31, 25 was really, really beautiful stats, but it is naive, unfortunately. And this is a good example. I should have made this female probably, unfortunately, because now I have to, well, if I can find a female Sableye with similar stats, I can save money, but I probably should have paid for this to be female, because now I have to find a 2x31 Ditto, and that gets kind of expensive. All right, we can do 25 plus. We can be 1x31 with correct nature. So let's do 31, 31. What nature do we want on this becomes the question. Probably sassy or relaxed. Since probably go relaxed, honestly. Probably go sassy or relaxed, since the speed doesn't matter because of Prankster. So the cheapest we see there, Sableye is not going to be good for us. Let's check Ditto. Ditto 6k. It's just dude, oh my goodness, good Dittos are so cheap right now. I've been saying this forever, but I'm gonna keep saying it, guys. Buy Dittos now while they're cheap. That is so insane, actually. This is a defense brace, so right now I need an HP brace and an Everstone. Everstone goes on the Ditto with the nature. HP brace goes on the top Sableye. We go over to the daycare man. We check out this breed. This is what it's looking like. 31, 31, 25 plus, correct nature. Bam, boom, perfect breed. There we go. This Sableye hatched. It came out careful. We guaranteed everything. Sure, perfect. That's ready to go. Okay, we have a bunch of Pokemon. A bunch of Pokemon that now need EV training. That's where we're at, fellas. We're gonna have 3 Sableyes once this is hatched. We have like 7 Beldums. I say we go breed or go EV train a bunch of Beldums is probably the play. I'm gonna let this egg hatch really quick though, and then we'll go do that. All right, let's all breed the same. Are these all careful? Not all of them. Breeding is so cheap now. 100%, dude. Abuse it while you can. Yeah, dude, rolling Pokemon all the way up is super good, honestly. I'm just trying to get some quick breeds done so I can actually go EV. I have a lot of EV training and XP training to do. Okay. Okay, so I know that I have a lot of Metagrosses now. And I know that I have a couple Sableyes. The real question is, how many Reunicluses do I have? Because I don't think I have many. Reuniclus. I only have 1. And I mean, it is good for raids, to be fair. That is a good raid one. Duosian. What's the baby? Why can't I think of the Solosis or whatever? Did I ever breed any Solosis? I need way more Reuniclus. So as much as I want to go EV train, I need to train, guys. But as much as I want to go do that, I want to be set up before I go do that. To be fair, we could just we'll do that later. Either next stream or a different day. Remind me, Chad. I need to breed more Reunicluses. They're super powerful as well. So we'll do Reunicluses a different day. For now, we'll have all of our Beldums and our Sableyes bred. And we'll go ahead and do that a different day. Let's sort these a little bit. It's good to break it up because I could technically do all of my breeding one day, all of my EV training, and then all of my XP training one day, right? But that's gonna melt my brain, right? It's good to do a little bit of breeding, a little bit of EV training, a little bit of XP training. You know, mix it up, leave some space to change up your environment. I think it's really helpful. I really enjoy that. Raid when? Question mark. Read the title, my man. Read the title. Tomorrow. True. Raids drop on Pat's wedding day. It is unironically a concern that happens. It would suck for my career if that happened. But I mean, that's what are you gonna do? Still getting married, not leaving the wedding, you know. Other fashion contests and Shutterins will probably return after my wedding. I just have a lot of, you guys have heard me say this a million times, so I'm sorry for, I just have a lot of IRL stressors and stuff going on right now. So once that is all taken care of, we can return to actually good content and actually pushing the boundary and doing new and creative things. Sorry, babe. Raids dropped. Yeah, I gotta leave you at the altar. Is that is it worth it, boys? What do we think? Run a Twitch poll, mods. Should I leave Casey at the altar if raids drop? Run a quick poll to see what we do. Worth it for sure. Yeah. What's up, Chris? Please get that information, etc. Yeah, but being there, I don't know, man. Being there day one for videos is super important. Like it is a content creator rush to see who gets the first memes out for 100%. I'm sure she'll understand. That's crazy. Okay. Raids before babes. Okay, here's our Sableye, relaxed nature, 25 plus, double 31, perfect, beautiful. Okay, now we can put that away. We've got our 3 Sableyes. I need to pull out 5 of the same Metagross, or Beldum rather. These are all sassy, careful, sassy. So these all want 2v2 HP, 2v2 special defense. This one kind of wants 2v2 defense at relaxed, but I could just go. I could just go 2v2 HP, 2v2. Okay, these will all be 2v2 HP, 2v2 special defense. But then once again, we enter a situation where not all these guys really want that necessarily. To be fair, I could just, if I'm gonna be training 2v2 HP, 2v2 special defense anyway, I could just go train one of my Sableyes with those exact stats. Honestly, I kind of like that. So let's go ahead and do I like that a lot, honestly. Well, the problem is a lot of these want to go defensive as well. There's more, there seems to be, just in general, I'd love to, there seems to be more physical raids than special attacking raids is the problem, you know? And obviously the goal is to be able to have both taken care of. It's tough. It's a tough mix to get correct. Make your wedding speech about raid Pokemon. Wow. Babe, you've been on your phone the whole wedding. Yeah, me uploading like vlogs at the altar. Hey guys, raids just dropped. Go check it out. Have a great time. Make sure to like the video. Fuck. Okay, let me subscribe for the more wedding content. Hell yeah, brothers. Bro fist. Okay, let me figure out what I'm doing here. I probably do just grab these and go train these in. Well, does Sableye get iron defense? I don't remember how, like, what we did with that. You probably just need 2v2 defense on Sableye, right? Okay, I'll train one Sableye specially defensively, but the other two should probably be... We'll do this one. It's careful, 31 special defense. Bulk up? Yeah, fuck. Your net worth change? Yes, dramatically. For sure, proper. I would say my net worth is probably around 600 mil now. Versus it was like 300 or 400 before. In PokeMMO, by the way. If it wasn't obvious. My net worth IRL is fucking yup. What's HP? It's kind of like, it's basically XP all. It's basically XP all. I think I do just grab the relaxed one, I guess. Okay. Okay, I think I am going to go ahead and train the relaxed one in 2v2 HP, 2v2 special defense. So these three will probably end up getting 252 attack. Not the brave one, not get 2v2 speed, but a lot of these will probably be 2v2 HP, 2v2 speed, 2v2 attack, 2v2. We'll see. And then, okay. This is the one Sableye that I'm going to train. No, this one. This is the one Sableye I'm going to train specially defensively, and the other two will be physically defensively. So, okay. We're going to do that. So we have to go EV train now. I'm probably going to go for special defense. I probably do just go Tentacruel. It's good XP as well. I haven't been there in a long time either. So let's go Tentacruel. Tentacruel, Hoenn. I can't believe I was wait, what does that even mean? What does that mean? You count OT shinies towards net worth. In my video, I did. I remember I said, like, I do, even though you'd obviously, I think I qualified a bunch in my video where I was like, I am going to count these because it's like things I own that I technically could sell, but I'm obviously never going to. I did count them as net worth because I think it's, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like the same as like, I feel like it makes sense. I feel like you should, net worth should be everything you own, even if you're never going to sell it, you know? I think it makes sense. I do the same. Yeah. I count, yeah. Okay. Whew. This is an awkward setup. Okay, this is going to be the setup. We're going to be over here at Battle Frontier. Make sure discharge is my lead move. Okay, good. Right hand on this keyboard. Left hand on this keyboard. And then boom. We're gaming. We're XP training on one / EV training. And then shiny hunting Marill on the other. Gotta learn the keys again. So shit, like off. You don't have Mount Silver? I'm EV training, not XP training. But this is a common XP training spot as well. I've trained at Mount Silver and done Mount Silver guides. Tentacruel is just good for special defense EVs because it's good for XP. Number one, I don't mind a shiny Tenta because I don't have one yet. Gamba, mods can do a Gamba if you guys want. I just I guess over Leer, sure. I'm not going to be live very long today and not shiny hunting that much especially, so it's up to you guys if you want like a, I mean, even if, I guess, I don't know, it's up to you guys. Not all of them. I want a lot of the Metagrosses to be, so the goal is for them to be 252 HP, 252 special defense, and then go iron, and then spam iron defense. So like make them fully tanky Aben. And then after that, you just do like Meteor Mash, EQ, Thunder Punch, whatever. Fake Out's like not relevant, right? But I'll learn it over Scratch. I haven't, dude. Trading all 5. I have more. I'm trading 4 Beldums, and I have more. Yeah, I think 3 of them are gonna end up being. I talked about them before I left the PC, but it was easy to miss. I think 3 of them are gonna end up being like either defense or attack and speed. Honestly. You ever did your outfit? I really like my in-game outfit. I feel like it's kind of iconic to me as well. Is the Christmas sleigh a loss? Will it ever go back to 4.5 mil even on Christmas? It will only drop on Christmas. I told people aggressively, hey, like, don't invest in the Christmas sleigh. Seasonal items. To be fair, I think I did tell people to invest in Flaming Motorcycle. How's that doing? Honestly, you're still fine if you did that. Sleigh is not a good investment because they're both seasonal. You shouldn't. Now, the Flaming Motorcycle is unique in that it's a seasonal item, but it's only been in the game for 1 year. So there's still so much like demand for it, and so many people missed it that it still actually does go up in value a ton off of its season, if that makes sense, outside of Halloween. But the Christmas sleigh, I said, like, yeah, that don't buy. Like, it's its second year, I think. Don't buy it. It's a total waste. It's a seasonal item. Seasonal items are not investments. They come back to the shop every year. They don't go up in value when they come back to the shop. They go down in value. So this will be at its cheapest. This will be at its most expensive right now in the middle of the year between Christmas or whatever. This will be at its cheapest or during the event. Make sure you got to understand that if you're gonna make investments, please make sure you research and study before. I don't want people to lose their money. You know, that's really scary that someone could make that mistake, and mistakes are gonna happen. You know, it's hard to prevent everything, but I want to prevent as many mistakes as possible. Where I want people to know not to invest in seasonal stuff. Almost always, it's almost a golden rule to like never do it. Almost, not quite always, but yeah, the flaming bike will always come back in Halloween. Exactly. I love the Ghost Rider bike. I'm not a superhero guy, but I love Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider and fucking the Hulk, I guess. I'm not really a superhero guy, but oh fuck. Pursuit, we don't need. It's super expensive. Yes, it'll come back and go down in price. I mean, it won't go down. To be fair, like the Flaming Motorcycle will go down to like 3.8 to flash 4 mil, you probably. So it'll go down like 1 mil or so. It's not gonna like go down a shit ton. It has like a pretty guaranteed base price because it's bought with RP. Dude, shout out, much fucking love to you guys. Anybody who made it today, couldn't Nightshade actually be good? Anybody who dude, for you guys like who showed up at like like early stream time, like out of the blue, like random stream, fucking appreciate you guys. Hopefully it's been fun. Hopefully it's been a good morning for you guys. Hopefully it's been enjoyable. Make sure everything's set up. Just Patrouski things. Choco, I missed you like a million years ago. You typed to me. I love you, dude. What's up, dude? Let's go heal. Do you think they'll be able to keep up with the trend of the mysterious balls? I'm personally not a fan. Yes, I mean, pretty much everything you said, it's my exact take. I'm not a fan of them either. I think they're really bad for shiny hunting integrity, but they are really good investments. You pretty much nailed exactly my take. I don't know. Like, I hope they don't. They can only keep up the trend for so long. There's only so many Pokeballs, which that's at least a positive thing. I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Hopefully the community pushback and like people like me talking about how like I actually do think that mysterious balls are probably, we're not ending the stream, don't worry. Mysterious balls are probably like the most harmful update to PokeMMO ever. I know it sounds dramatic, but it basically undermined the entire shiny hunting system, which like they had spent so long to build that integrity for. It's kind of lame, you know? Mysterious Master Ball. Unironically, like that's on the table. I think we'll see. Yeah, like mysterious dust balls and all that shit probably. Hopefully not, but dude, congratulations. During an event is sick, dude. Congrats, dude. Worse than the Christmas 20%? Yes. Actually way worse, right? Because at least the Christmas 20% is only around for a temporary period of time. And even the Christmas 20% boost, it only affected your hunts by 20%, right? Mysterious balls lower your shit by like 90%. Like at least with like the Christmas boost, number one, with the Christmas boost, everybody had access to it. So it wasn't pay to win. Mysterious balls are actually pay to win. They actually added pay to win shinies to the game, which is really sad to me. Like the whole thing, I was like, oh yeah, PokeMMO isn't pay to win. Like hell yeah, like, and it was like, oh, like, you know, you could like spend donator status and charm to save like 6 hours or whatever. But no, with mysterious balls, you save like 2,000 hours if you credit card swipe for a Shalfa. It's obviously a lot of money. You'd be paying like 2,000 US dollars to save like 2,000 hours for a Shalfa, but at $1 per hour, it's well worth your fucking time. It sucks. It sucks. What are you gonna do? You know, mysterious balls are bad, dude. Hot take, you know. Some people, that is a hot take. Some people love to defend it. I think some people are just contrarians, which I understand, or just like I don't know. Some people like just don't care about shiny hunting. So if you don't care about it, I understand how it wouldn't seem like a big deal, which is super fair. Yeah, I don't know what are you gonna do. Look at all these Matangs. I don't know why that's funny to me. So many Matangs. You don't see Matangs very often, so to see like 5 in my party, or 4. Yeah, loot boxes in general, probably a red flag. Right? Like that's a, yeah. Loot boxes in general, probably a bad thing. Usually not a good sign. We've always had like loot boxes in PokeMMO with like the holiday stuff, but that's like, I don't know, when you're gambling Pokeyen for more Pokeyen, that's honestly like fine-ish, right? That's understandable versus gambling Pokeyen for shinies or Pokeyen to like save time or shit. Like that's where it gets really scary, right? I have a ton of videos. If you just Google PokeMMO early money making methods, I have a ton of videos that cover early game money making. There's so many resources out there that will cover that so much more eloquently and quicker and more concise than what I could like recap on a stream format. That's a Google question, not a great stream question. It's tough for me to answer, right? Versus like, yeah, I have tons of videos on the topic. If you want to link to a video, I can link it to you. I think PokeMMO is by far the best. Like, it's not even remotely close in my opinion. I think PokeMMO is by far the best Pokemon MMO. Like, not even close. Number 2 is probably Pokémon. Possibly Pokeforce when that comes out, but we have to obviously see it to believe it. All picked. Want to share with you that I finally... Dude, congratulate! Dude, I love the fucking story. The whole arc of you being like, hey man, like, is this worth to do? Us testing it on stream. Dude, congratulations, Nico. Let's go, dude. Yeah, if you redeem yeah, absolutely. It was so nice of you to ask, Pikachu. My whispers should be open in game. You should be able to /whisper me. Think they're still open? Second badge. Dude, welcome to the game, Randall. Good luck to you, dude. How many encounters? EV training per hour? I think EV training is probably like 400 to 600. It's like around half the encounters you should get normally. It takes... This honestly might even be slower. Because it's like so many like moves to learn and stuff. I was using my mouse where possible. Here's nice. Is the anniversary event the next event to most likely happen? I mean, I hope it happens. I don't know. I really feel like the anniversary event is coin flip on whether or not it'll happen this year. I don't even have like an inkling of like if someone asks me, is it more likely for it to happen or not happen? I don't have an answer, and I don't want to like get people's hopes up unfairly. I mean, I hope it happens. Want to use XP charm? I'm mostly here to EV train, not XP train. Guys, I love you and I appreciate you very much. Unsolicited advice and backseating is not mostly appreciated. When I get far enough, where can I start going to events? Dude, catch events are so fun. They're so good. Catch events are so good. No worries, kitty. I obviously it comes from a good place. You guys are just trying to help. What do we want to see for the next PokeMMO event? Ooh, something I want to see? I don't know if I have any. I mean, I would love to see. What's something I want to see for the next PokeMMO event? If we were to do like another anniversary event, which I would love to see an anniversary event this summer. I think if we were to get an anniversary event this summer, I'd want to see Johto Alpha starters. That was like likely to come with the 11th anniversary event. That never happened. Johto Alpha starters would be pretty sick. I think introducing like heavy duty boots via an event would be sick. I would love to see like the Gen 6 plus items like assault gear added to the game. What else? There's one more I'm forgetting. And then I guess a new legendary trio. People seemed, I don't really care for, like, I don't dislike them, but I'm like neutral to them. But people seem to love legendaries. I've never been a legendary fan, but people fucking love them. The amount of casual player comments the amount of comments I get on my videos where it's like, oh man, I would play PokeMMO, but they don't have legendaries, and what's the point of playing Pokemon without legendaries? And it's like, dude, I feel like you're missing so much for this legendary take. Which is, I mean, fair enough. Everybody has their own opinion, right? People seem to really care about that stuff. So I'd be happy to see a legendary trio if it's for the embedment of the game. Probably the Reggie trio, like Regigigas, Regice, Regirock. Probably the most like competitively end PVM like safe legendary trio to add. I doubt they're gonna be a problem, you know. Yeah, I see you, Pikachu. Sorry, I'm just mid answering a question. What if Shiny Tenta? I would just catch it. I mean, it might be kind of tough, but I have plenty of revives and stuff. I don't have a Shiny Tenta yet, so I'd be okay with it. Yo, what's up, Milo, by the way? Price check. Sorry about that, Pikachu. Let me get to it. Okay. Okay, we got a price check. This is a good one. I like this. And it's female. That is really relevant. I like this. I'm going to do 25 pluses. Rash is somewhat usable. Female is relevant. If 5 times... This just seems so cheap for 5 times 31. If I were you... This might be kind of high. I would go like 420 to 450k on this. The fact that Rash is like semi-usable and the fact that it's female, that might be kind of high. Maybe 400, maybe 380 to 450k, somewhere in that range. Even though this is like 5 times 31 at this price. Because Brave is just so unusable and it's male. Yeah. No, I like that. If I were you, I would list it at 420. Do you guys want the real secret strat to make more money in PokeMMO? I was price checking this Eevee, right? And if I were you, I would list this for anywhere from around 380 to 450k. But if you want to actually increase the chance of your Pokemon selling, I would list this for 420.69. Memes have power, memes have influence, and there is decently likely a higher chance that someone will buy your Pokemon because funny number. Very dumb, very silly, also very human. That's what I would list it for personally. I would do 420.69. Oof. Shift tree for raids. I would love to see. Oh, dudes, I need to make a Pelipper and Kingdra. I would love to see weather be good in raids. I love shift tree. Like, will it be good for raids? I don't know. I hope so. Like, I love Pokemon. What a sick Pokemon. I love Mons like this. I love Pokemon like this. Like, it's so cool. I hope it's good. Oh, are some of these already HP EV trained? Oh, fuck. That's kind of funny. I didn't know that. Oops. Just the one is? Oops. I mean, that's fine. We'll just EV train something else. Thank you for the follow, Sheriff. I appreciate it, man. Is the sound not working or is it just low? Why is the... Thank you, Sheriff. Yeah, no, I think I understand. I hope it's... I want to make a Pelipper and stuff. Is there a reason you're not investing your yen? Unironically, right now, it's just like... It's kind of a bad... I don't know. I'm just being lazy. It's just an incorrect... There is no logical reason to why I'm not, is the answer. Because I want to sit here and say like, oh yeah, like it's just time. I'm just too wrapped up in other things. But like, in reality, it takes like 5 to 15 minutes to invest my yen, you know? To be fair, now I do want to have some amount of Pokeyen for I want to have some amount of loose Pokeyen for when raids release. Probably around 20 to 25 mil, but I have way more, you know, I should be reinvesting more of this yen, but I'm kind of I don't, there's no logical reason, I just haven't yet. Maybe I'm looking for the right opportunity. Shiny, I'd be very okay with a shiny Tentacruel. Sorry, holy shit. Woo. Oh my god, we're okay. Had a little coffee cough. Does power split Shuckle? I think it shakes it off in a few turns, like within like the same like 3 actions or whatever. It just shakes it off. Yeah, dude. If someone found, yeah, does power split Shuckle work for raids? I think the raid boss just shakes off. He shakes off most effects like that within like 3 moves or so. If someone found a way to make Shuckle usable or meta for raids, please hit me up. I would love to hear it. Hey, Patrouski, I want to say thank you so much for the shout out for my video. Dude, of course. What's up, Disco Shiba? Disco Shiba made one of the most in-depth guides I've ever seen for PokeMMO regarding randoms PvP. And I also really like, so you had a preface in your video that I used to give and I try to say, but I don't think that I'm clear enough with it nowadays. So I like that you clarified it super aggressively. And basically in the video, the randoms PvP guide, you said, yes, randoms PvP is a very good way to learn PvP, but you have to remember the mentality and like the thought process of randoms is very different from constructed due to the information you're provided, right? With team preview in like constructed PvP, you're gonna make switches and like decisions a lot differently versus like in randoms. Like in randoms, you might not switch in your belly drum Linoon even at an opportune time because you want to save it because you don't want to give your opponent that information that you have such a powerful threat like that could sweep through the rest of their, like if you don't know for sure or not if they have a ghost type or not, you might want to keep that Linoon in the back or some shit, right? Like it's important things like that. And I like that you explain, like, basically, like, yeah, like, if you go into construct, like, playing randoms could actually hurt your constructed play if you, like, play it too much or think too much, or then, like, don't keep in mind that the mental is different. And I really, really, really liked that qualification. And you explained it perfectly. Good morning. Yo, Mist. What's up, gamer? Happy to see you. Pat, when will raids be released? You would be amazed how many people who have asked, even though it's in the... Actually, I think only one person, to be fair. I'm being a baby. Baby rage. Yes. No, I think it's a good... I think that was a really good... I used to be way more aggressive about that disclaimer, but, like, at some points, I become lazy, and I'm like, ugh, like... Yeah, randoms is good for getting into PvP, and I hope that there's some, like... yeah, but I probably should qualify a bit more. Problem is, to be utmost correct, you have to yap so much. And I'm already such a yapper. What's another one I can thief? Pat, what's another Pokemon that I can thief until a shiny for a nice profit? I did Lantern and ended up with 1,938 yellow shards and 730 deep scales. Congratulations. My favorite things for Pokemon like that are going to be Heatmore for Flame Orb. You can do Meowth/Ponyta for Amulet Coin, and then Lantern like you did. Yeah. I don't know if there's any more. I know, like, I don't know if you can do like Muck/Grimer for Toxic Orb. I don't know if that actually ends up. Well, he's just Black Sludge and Nugget, but that's even like not horrible. I don't know if there's no Muck hordes, so you can't do it with Muck. Anybody else have any other suggestions? But I'd probably do a Heatmore and Meowth Ponyta. Sock Throw. Suck on these nuts. Nice try. You probably weren't doing a these nuts joke, but just in case. I've gotta cover my bases, dude. I've gotta cover my bases. Just in case, man. Expert Belt has a black belt, yeah. I've got it just in case, dude. Just in case someone tries to get me on it. I'd rather what would the beam here? I'd rather get myself before I get got, you know? True and real. Exactly. I still need to go for shiny Sandslash super bad. I really want a shiny Sandslash. I would go for it on Cool Duder, but the problem is it's in the best spots in Johto, I think, right? Yeah. Yes, Ginger Mac got his Eevee. Yup. We were talking about that earlier. 20 to 21 months. Insane. Insanity. I don't think this can run Psychic because of the stats. On counter working? I haven't checked in a sec. Look, it might be at 7. No, okay, it's working perfectly. Yo, Eric, what's up, dude? Thank you for the Twitch sub, dude. Holy shit. Thank you. Hopefully the content's been helpful or good, entertaining background content while you grind PokeMMO. What's up today, man? 90k eggs is disgusting. Holy shit. New Twitch mobile updates? I haven't checked it out. What's changed? Sorry, excuse me. What's up, 2-zoned? I ran from that on accident. Now I'm just accidentally shiny hunting fucking Tenta. I ran from the fight. Get an extra encounter. Pat, when will Sigma and Beta Pokemon be released? No one cares about yeah, we only get Alpha Pokemon, you know, that's behind in the times. We need our Sigma and Beta. True. Then we'll be interested. We get like 4 abilities per Pokemon. I've rolled back my update. How bad could it be? Oh, you taking the time to roll back your update is crazy. That's so funny. How shit is it? That's really funny to me. That's actually so funny. I couldn't even pop out live anymore. Yeah, that's a pain. That's a pain. They made it to the homepage sort of like TikTok and order it live. Ugh. Cringe. Unusable. That's why? What is it with? Okay, I'm sorry. What the fuck is it? Why do social media platforms always do this? Social media platforms will like succeed for like 10 years and then like the new kid on the block, like TikTok, will do something very different and they'll succeed because they're different and do something different. And then like old social medias will try to copy that thing that's different. And it's like, well, no. You were different already. Like you're erasing what you do differently. So now you're just the same as the other. And now there's no point in you. Like, it's just so cringe. Why? It's like, this is exactly like why I hated Overwatch going from 6v6 to 5v5. Like, it was a different, it being 5v5 like made for a very team-based, like very team-based, very different style of gameplay, and then 5v5 made it a lot more like skirmishy Call of Duty. It's so weird to me. Why like, I don't know. I understand, like, remaining successful is a lot about innovating and constantly changing and adapting to what's new, because if you don't, you'll fall behind. I understand, but sometimes things like erase what makes them unique to try to do that. Jew Mills, thanks for the resub for 11, almost a year, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for that resub. Appreciate it a ton, dude. Hope for the content's still helpful, man, or entertaining. Does it work? Yeah. That's a great, like, it doesn't work for Twitch. Yes, exactly. They're trying to like take a thing that they see as succeeding without understanding why it succeeds, and then just like roughly plop it into their system where it doesn't work. It's Blizzard in general. It's actually, it needs to be studied. Like, the downfall of Blizzard, it's already being studied and already being kind of memed on, but like the downfall of Blizzard and the downfall of, oh, I'm done, of like Overwatch 2 will be like studied by, it'll be like unironically, there will be like college courses that like fucking study, like, I promise you there will be like game developer courses that study how fucking bad this was. Okay, we did actually go ahead and finish up Special Defense EVs a little bit sooner than I realized. Okay, this one I already trained 252 HP sometime on accident, so we're gonna have to plop that in and then go grab something else. That's still, this is just actually just needs XP training now, which is kind of cool. Is this the one? Yeah, it's the right one. Okay, so which of these, I mean, honestly, all of these mons need HP, I think. So any of these I could grab. Let's grab this one, for the Brave one, for example, or I could grab one of the Sableyes in HP. That either way works. Honestly, all of these are totally fine. So let's go ahead and let's go HP EV training. I could head over to Maril, which is the exact same spot as I'm shiny hunting on my alt, or I think I actually have a better spot in mind. I kind of want to go Wobbuffet in Cerulean Cave. The only problem with Wobbuffet is that if I get a shiny Wobbuffet, it's actually such a scary catch. It's kind of crazy. And I don't even know if I can actually one-shot or kill all the Wobbuffets. Let's go test it. This might be too risky of a spot, but I want to test it. So Kanto, Cerulean City, you go north, you go heal up here. We're gonna head over to the entrance of Cerulean Cave, and I'll show you guys the spot. It's a really good shiny hunting spot, but it's actually a really difficult spot to use to like EV/XP train. Zoro Swarm, yeah. I'm not gonna worry about checking it, but what is this OST? This is from Croc. Who knows? So this song is from Croc, The Legend of the Gobos, which, for those who don't know, Croc, The Legend of the Gobos is the game that inspired Spyro. So without Spyro, well, that's what I just said, Aben, is I don't think it does. Is like, that's what I just said. Sorry, not to, I feel like I'm a little sassy responding, but yeah, that's not Mario. It's Croc. Sorry, Aben. Yeah, okay, let's test. Okay, let's test. I don't know if this will kill. I probably can kill the Lickitungs. I don't know if this Pikachu, like bold nature, I'm not even like modest or anything, I don't know if this kills the Wobbuffets. If it doesn't kill the Pikachus, there's no way. Okay, it kills the Lickitungs. That's a good sign. The problem is Wobbuffets are so tanky. They have Shadow Tech. If I can't kill these, I just gotta peace out. I'm gonna try to kill these and see how it goes. I want to try to EV train here if possible, because I've shiny hunted here for many times. I do actually one-shot all the Wobbuffets. Dude, Light Ball Pikachu, OP. That's shocking, man. I know I'm level 100 and stuff, but I'm Pikachu, and Wobbuffet is like really tanky. Like 58, but not crazy, honestly, but 198. I'm surprised. Honestly, we'll take it. Okay, so we can just cleanly EV train here. That's good news. OW. I honestly thought I wasn't going to be able to as well. What if you showed 10 was bot good in what? Can you repeat that? Or rephrase that? It's shocking. Ha ha ha, because of discharge? I didn't think about that. You're a genius. What if 10 Pokemon was not good in raids? What? Are you asking? Okay, I think the question is the question you're asking. I made a video called, okay, we got to wrap everything around with context. I made a video called top 10 Pokemon to like prepare for raids, right? So you're asking if those Pokemon aren't good in raids. I mean, if they aren't, they aren't. It's pretty unlikely. In that video, I say like, hey, like, this is what we know so far. This is what we know because of raid testing. We did have like the beta. I don't know if you played like the raid beta test. Like we did have the test. Yeah, if they aren't good in raids, we can sell them for PVM. We can do other things. Like they're still valuable. But like, what the problem is, like, what else are you gonna do? Do you want to not? You could just not prepare, and that's fine. The odds of them be, I would say the odds of like iron defense, like these Metagross being good in raids is like 80%. Like it's pretty fucking high. It's possible they aren't, but it's pretty high. Pat, don't play PokeMMO Druck. I saw a gut. That's what it feels like sometimes reading Twitch chat. It's like, what did you just say? What? Just release them? Yeah, true. In the video, I do say like, hey, like it's very possible like these aren't good in raids. It's very possible like the raids are changed or there's something way more difficult or like whatever, right? Yeah, it's pretty, I mean, it's, Blizzard has literally like self-sabotaged for the past like what, 10 years? Like the WoW Classic thing of like, you guys think you want it but you don't. The Diablo Immortal, don't you guys have phones? Like the fucking sex abuse fucking stand, like it, dude, I don't know. It's kind of amazing that Blizzard is probably the biggest example of like, if a company is so big, it's really hard for it to any other company would have fucking failed. Like it's amazing that Blizzard hasn't just gone bankrupt. From like the back to back of like, you guys think you want it but you don't you guys have phones, insane sex abuse scandals, Overwatch 2, like they have fucked up everything. It's like amazing. It's impressive. How do you mess up on everything so much? Who Master Ball to Alpha? Okay, honestly, that makes good meme. You're crazy, Nick. You're crazy. What made them fat stats? I mean, yeah, but it gathered them. You're not wrong. Diablo Immortal made them so much fucking money, right? That is true, but I feel like it gained them so much communal hatred. Like, I feel like it's better. Like, obviously, at the end of the day, all a company wants to do is make money, right? But if you get enough communal hatred, then what's it called? It puts in danger your future ability to make money, right? It's why like scams and like rug pulls and stuff like that are very good short-term money, but after you do like a fucking scam like 1 or 2 times, like the odds of someone else falling for it are pretty low, hopefully low, right? Like it gets pretty, like if you build enough distrust in the gaming community, it should affect their future ability to earn profits. Suicune EV trained. I should train my Zapdos for sure. Rest Talk Sub Scald. I feel like it's a little too stally. I feel like it's probably not bad, Aben, for sure. It's probably a good catch-all, honestly. Maybe that is better than I realize. I should do a whole video. Is your Suicune EV trained, Pat? I think Rest Talk plus Sub Scald also works for raids. That seems pretty stally, but it is probably a good option if like you just like really need to get a raid done for sure. It's probably a really slow strat, but if it works, it works, you know? I need to just EV train and XP train like all of my legendaries. I caught like all my legends and like barely did anything with them, especially Zapdos. Zapdos was good in raids. So making sure I I train my Zapdos, like EV train it and XP train it all the way to level 100 before raids drop, that'll be a must. I think getting, and for those who haven't done that, go train your Zapdos. Discharge Zapdos was super good, or just Thunder and Discharge Zapdos was super good. In terms of what other legendaries might be good, I don't know. I know Zapdos was good, and then I could see Suicune being good. Other than that, we'll have to see what options we get access to. Let me Lepa my Pikachu's Discharge. Maybe we would take care of the Meowth for EV training and how much time Pokemon will take. You made a video about daycare of Meowth after EV training, how much time Pokemon will take. The Pokeyen depends on what level it is. It should just be 1k Pokeyen per level it gains. And then the time it should take depends on how much XP you gain. This is actually a really good and interesting question. So someone said, hey, Pat, you made a video about putting Meowths in the daycare for profit. After EV training them, how much time and Pokeyen will it take? The Pokeyen depends on what level they are when you put them in and what level they are when you pull them out. It's 1k Pokeyen per level. So if you put them in at level 50 and you pull them out at level 100, it's 50k Pokeyen. In terms of how long it will take, XP gained in the daycare depends on how much XP you gain outside of the daycare within that region, right? So I think it's like 10% or 20%, something like that. It's very interesting and unique in Pokemon. It's not step-based like it was in traditional Pokemon. So let's say you put a Pokemon in the daycare, a Meowth, that needs... Let's say this Meowth needs like 800,000 XP to be level 100. That's a long time, right? It's most of the XP. That's going to take you, like, if it's 10%, it's like 8 mil XP earned outside of the daycare. So, like, that means, I think it might be 20%. So, let's say it's 20%. Let's say that means you probably have to level, like, 4 Pokemon to level 100, like, XP training them outside of the daycare, and then essentially you get one passive one for free with the daycare, but it's like pay 50k for it. Does that make sense? The daycare is honestly really interesting. Daycare has one issue. It will learn over moves. Yes, the daycare will override moves, which can be a problem, but thankfully you can relearn them with, but obviously at that point it eats into your profits. I still think the daycare can be really good, especially on certain Pokemon, especially depending on the market and stuff. Like with Meowths, like for example, 31, let's do Meowth, 31 attack and speed. Let's do adamant nature, right? So if you go buy a Meowth for 100k, you spend the time to EV train it, you put it in the daycare, right? How much do you sell it for at level 100? Let's say it costs you 160k to maybe like 180 at max, right? You're making minimum like 50k profit on that just passively. That's pretty damn good. That's like really solid in my opinion. Having a bunch of those Meowths like trained up and ready. Yeah, Meowth doesn't learn any moves past level 49. That's really cool as well. Like make sure you're just trained up to that point. Like I think there's a lot of room for profit there. Passively having Meowths prepared. If you like, there's so many things like that in Pokemon. If you really like macro prepare a bunch of stuff, it's similar with like discharge Pokemon. Like I don't have discharge Pokemon prepped right now. That's why I'm like kind of losing a little bit of XP and using a level 100 Pikachu, right? But if I did, I could kind of make some money. I made a video this in the past, like training discharge Pokemon while XP training other things passively. Galvantula is just like getting level 100 discharge Pokemon. You kind of make some passive Pokeyen. That's really cool to do. There's a lot of passive Pokeyen makers if you prepare ahead of time. Yeah, the Jolt. Yeah, that's sick. How's your day? Pretty good so far. Just waking up. Today's gonna be a little stressful. Like I have some wedding stuff to do. Is that a shiny Bulbasaur over there? Damn. I have some wedding stuff to do. Like me and Casey might go get our marriage license today, which is kind of cute, but stressful. I mean, I don't know. Just all this stuff going, you know. I bred them. It was a lot cheaper to breed them. You could buy them probably though decently. It depends. I'm glad the guides have been helpful. Spanky Danky. Thanks for the fucking much love to you, dude. The real picked up payday is Munchlax. I've actually talked about this before. Munchlax and Meowth are pretty equal in terms of pick up payday. So many people do this and it kind of tilts me. I'm not going to lie. The only time Munchlax actually ends up being better is if it needs a little more damage to kill something that it couldn't normally kill. But they're pretty much the same, and Munchlax is way more expensive to get. in terms of pickup payday, Munchlax has high base attack but low speed, so you have to train. So you have to go Jolly Nature. You have to put a Choice Scarf on it, and you have to like train the speed a lot, right? Meowth is just the opposite, where it has high speed but lower physical attack. So you just go Adamant, you go Choice Band. Like you're just doing the same exact thing, but one needs one stat and one needs the other. All like it's really not that, you know, people always say like, oh, Munchlax is super, oh my god, Munchlax is so, it's like not really. He costs a bit more. Like he's only good if you're doing very specific spots, like maybe he can kill stuff at Larvitar, like that's really cool. But people always come out like, dude, I found this secret tech that nobody's heard of. It's using Munchlax as a payday Pokemon, and it's like, well, no, there's positives and negatives. Yeah, exactly, Aben, exactly. Yeah. Jesus, Shizu. That's wild. Hopefully you're okay, dude. The raid you AI was generally pretty good, I feel like. What's the item in your E? No, don't apologize. You're perfect. The item in my E bar is XP candies. I keep that hotkeyed, and that's used for when I do Shedinja shunting. So good call for those who need the Pheno for the Dex, Jared. Teddy Ursa, I've heard good things about. Pickup, Earthquake. Yeah, plus Sweet Scent Access. I've heard good things. I haven't really tested or used it much, but I've heard, yeah, that's cool. So that's a cool like utility option that probably not enough people have. Yes, that is, damn, that's the most. I got a Munchlax just to have one, and I've never used it. Yup, that's the most. Yup. We're almost done HPs here. This spot was honestly sick. I'm really glad I came here. Yeah, exactly. You can one shot most. Yeah, Teddy Ursa. That's a cool one. Come on, I'm glad you fuck it. I'm glad you're okay, Shizu. Much love to you, dude. I know stuff like that can be scary. I don't know if I want to surf here or not. I guess I can surf for one horde. Nah, is it worth it? Should I just Lepa? Oh, I can't even run here, so now I have to surf, actually. Surf doesn't quite... One of them lived at 3% HP. Wow. That's funny. All right, and there we go. With this surf, that should be HP EVs done on everything. So we can finally go do some actual XP training. And dude, I have a lot of XP training to do. We are going to be entering our fucking grind arc. You guys have seen me grind for shinies, but I need to grind for XP training. So let's go. Let's head over to Mount Silver in Johto. By far the best place to do it. We're probably going to pop an XP charm, even if I have to. The cool thing about, so I don't have a whole lot of time today. I am going to have to log out mid XP charm, but that's the beautiful thing about it. If I log out with XP charm, I can still log in like tomorrow for the next stream or whatever and still have access to it. I can just jump right into it. So that'll actually end up being, you know, it's nice that like if you're someone who's really busy, if you can only play 1 hour after work or 30 minutes before work or whatever. I always say, same with like Rich's charms for like gym reruns. You could do half your gym rerun before work, come home, and then do the other half after, which is kind of cool. This one's not fully EV trained, right? Okay. Ooh. I don't know why Pokemon is more popular. It's a mixture of a couple of things. Hey Pat, I don't get why Pokemon isn't more popular considering how popular Pokemon is in general. Any thoughts on why this is? It's a mixture of a couple things. Number one, fuck. Number one is just lack of advertisement. Like Pokemon like don't really advertise at all, so they rely on like content creators like me and yourself and others to actually like shout it out to people and get it known to people. A lot of people just don't know it exists because most people aren't Googling Pokemon MMO like I was at 13 years old. And then secondly, most people just don't like MMOs, man. Most people don't like, there's a reason why the genre is dying, unfortunately, and I love MMOs, so it hurts to realize that, but most people just don't care about MMOs. Most people don't like grinding, which makes total sense. Like, PokeMMO is a very grindy game. Most people don't want to come home from work and essentially work a second job. That's like, it can be that, right? It doesn't have to be, but it can be. And a lot of people don't like that. I think that's super reasonable, you know, very, very reasonable, right? I think those are the two main ones, like lack of advertisement, and then unironically, ROMs are a barrier. Having to legally provide your own ROMs, like we all do, it's a barrier to get into the game. Like like a lot of people don't know how to technologically do that. As silly as that sounds, a lot of kids, I had to help so many people growing up. A lot of kids like and teenagers like don't know how to do that. So it is tough. There's a barrier to entry there that some people don't have the tech understanding of. I think hopefully that tech barrier is going away because so many people have learned so much more about ROMs, but you'd be fucking surprised, man. A lot of people on the internet still are like learning for the first time, which, I mean, I don't know, you have to at one point, you know, not to shame though. ROM's not free? No, because we all and you have to legally obtain your ROMs to play PokeMMO. Right, chat? Don't say anything otherwise or else you'll get banned. Okay? Be smart. We all legally obtained our ROMs. We had to buy all the Pokemon cartridges and dump all the files from our legally bought copies of Pokemon. True and real. Let's move on. Thank you. There you go. Correct. Yeah, like, dude, yeah. Friends didn't want to play due to it. Yeah, which I think is, yeah, 100%. No, it's interesting. Yeah, true, Shizu. Yes. God, this sentence, like, it's actually so real. I put this game off for 10 years because I was intimidated by ROMs, and it took me like 5 minutes to get it going once I figured, yeah, it's more of a barrier to entry than people realize, which may sound silly to people who've been on the internet for a long time or have like tech understanding. The ROMs and file thing is a bit of a barrier. Friends didn't want to play due to it. Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't get into Pokemon just because of that reason, unfortunately, but it's also the reason why it's able to exist. So it's a rough necessity. What's up, Clumsy Slime? Okay. Exactly. Okay, let's move on from that discussion though, guys. We don't even toy with it. I don't want anybody to get in trouble. Yeah, it's common, Max. I get it. Okay, where's my other Metagross? I have so many things that need leveling. Dude, that's awesome, Necro. Good luck to you, man. Okay. This is not full. Oh, this is fully EV trained. Okay. Oh, I have to get my Rampardos. Oh. Okay, I did remember, to be fair, I actually can only XP train 4 Pokemon at a time here, unfortunately, because I have to use my special attack in Rampardos. Gotcha. Okay, so I'll have to put one of these Pokemon away. Let's just put the Sableye away for now so I can I'll just do 4 Metagrosses. It looks nice, but yeah, so at this location in Johto, it's the best place to XP train in the entire game. The only downside is you have to use a very specific special attack in Rampardos to kill the hordes, because you need Mold Breaker to push through Donphan's Sturdy, And you also have to do enough damage. It's a weird thing. There's not many like mold breaker special attacking Pokemon. I think you might also be able to use Haxorus, to be fair, but I just use I love Rampardos. So I have a special attacking Rampardos here. You head over here, you go right here. Surf should be the first move. We have our re-amplifier active. I'm gonna go ahead and pop an XP charm, probably 100%. I have a lot of XP training to do, so 100% charm active. I'm gonna go through the Pokemon really quick for those who haven't seen them or don't know. We have a relaxed Matang, 5 times really good stats, 31 speed. What's up, Mew? Thank you for the sub, dude. I'll thank you properly in a quick second. Another Metagross. Now this one's more of a PvP Metagross that I also just happened to use during raids. I repurposed it for raids. So 20 plus and everything. It's supposed to be mixed, but I made it not. For being mixed was bad for raids, like in terms of mixed attacks. So I didn't do that. And then there's this one. Sorry, I'm moving over off. You probably can't see off screen. Sorry about that. Careful nature, 2v2. A lot of these are special defense. HP and special defense. I'm gonna put iron defense on like all of these to like just turbo set them up. And then this one is they're all very similar. 31 speed, careful nature. 2v2 HP, 2 special defense. There we go. Now we're just gonna straight up XP train here. We get a lot of XP per. Let's see how much we get. We should get like a ton of XP per battle. So we're getting like 1400 plus, so it's like 2800. We're getting like 2800 plus 300 plus 600 plus like 700 there. So calculator, 2800 plus 700 per Pokemon across 4 Pokemon. So we're getting 14,000 XP per horde at this location in total. Disgusting. Have a great day, Nick. How do raids work? If you Google PokeMMO raids, I have a playlist on it. Videos are going to help you a lot more. It's kind of like asking like, I mean, I could give you the really short answer. The really short answer is, oh, it's a PVM challenge of 4 players versus 1 big Pokemon boss. There you go. And he spawns at, but like to actually understand, you have to go like just Google. It's in the first thing in the YouTube description and on Twitch description. Google questions before asking on stream, please, because I've made 2,500 videos on PokeMMO. If every time I go live, people just ask me the same 2,500 questions that I've already made videos answering, what's the point of making all those videos? You know, there's new grounds we can cover. Anybody remember Newgrounds? I didn't mean to do that. Mew, thank you so much, Mew, for resubbing 3 months, man. I really fucking appreciate it, dude. Make a merch shirt that says Google. That sounds too sassy. It's tempting though. It's tempting. A little too sassy. I already feel bad telling people. I feel bad. It's every time I tell a new viewer, like, oh, just Google it, I might be losing a potential. First I might be being mean to someone, which I'm not trying to be. It's just like I do want people to cover their bases. It's the best outcome, and I want people to cover their bases for first, right? It's also kind of like make sure to help yourself before you ask others for help. I think it's a really important life thing. What I don't get is if the raids will replace alpha spawns. They should not. They will not. Yeah, like we live in a day and an age where we have the most powerful things humans have ever invented, Google, at our fingertips, and people don't use it. And it's definitely sad. Dude, to be fair, fuck, I have a good example. Okay. Dude, sometimes you gotta just Google shit, okay? So I actually found out I've been operating. There's so many myths. Like I've actually talked about this before on stream. There are so many myths that the previous generation was told, that was passed on to them by previous generations, and eventually passed on to us, that we just fucking believed because we had nothing to question it. But now you can just Google shit. So yesterday, I have a cut on my thumb, right? And I remember all the time growing up, my grandmother always told me, oh, you don't want to put a band-aid on that. You want to let your wound air out to let it heal. The air helps it heal. I was always told that, and I always thought that was the case. Yesterday, I Googled it. It's the total fucking opposite. Moisture actually helps a wound heal, not like airing it out and like drying it out. That's what I was always told growing up, was like, air out your wound, it'll help it heal. And that is not what you do. It is for burn. Is airing out a burn good to heal it? Burns need to air to heal, but should be kept moist. There, you know what? Fair enough. Burns need air to heal. There you go. That's a good thing. But yeah, but I was always told with like cuts and stuff, like you should let it. Do burns need air to heal, but should be kept. Okay, gotcha. You should still bandage burns. Yeah, but I was always like, I never used band-aids growing up. I literally like never used band-aids because I was always like, oh yeah, you know, that's gonna stop it from healing. Duh. So I refused to use band-aids. I was like, number one, as like a 10-year-old kid, I was like, oh, that's a waste of money, and I'd rather be tough and let it heal faster, you know. But apparently, you are not supposed to let it air out. You're supposed to like. It turns out band-aids are actually good. Shocker, you know. Lean our heads back for nosebleed. There's so many things like that. One that I remember I found out when I was like 19 or whatever, 20, was like they always told you if you like shave hair, it will grow back faster. But I don't think that's true at all. Does hair grow back faster after cut? It's just a myth. Does trimming hair make it grow back faster? No, it does. Yeah, it's just a myth. That's a great example of like that. There's so many myths like that that were just. This is why I fucking love Google. The Google thing itself said it could appear more thick. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. Like, sealing my palate with bandages. Fuck. It's so funny. It's so funny the amount of lies that our parents. I shouldn't say lies. I feel like that implies some malicious. It wasn't like their fault. Like it was literally just like, it's. People, I don't know, man. People always say we're getting dumber, but it's amazing like how many things like that we're just going to be able to disprove and stuff. Like, I don't know, man. I think we're only going to get smarter and smarter. Like, we're going to have different problems arise, like kids eating Tide Pods. But you know what? Hey, man, we didn't have the technology to invent Tide Pods, 60 years ago. So at least that's a positive, right? I feel like that's a big fat W. If we have the ability to eat Tide Pods, doesn't that mean we're getting smarter? Giga Chad. As I chomp down some fucking Red 40 Tide Pods. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. I don't know. I think it's a positive. I think it's exciting. I'm happy to see. I'm happy to see. That's it. Shaving my head for nothing? Dude, yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, stuff like that, yeah. They do look delicious. They do. I'll say it. Is there a guy goes over the horde split percentages? I have a video, but it's harder to find. So I will find it for you. I tested the biggest shiny change PokeMMO. This is a great question. Here you go. Because when this came out, I did this video when it came out. It's probably such a hard video to find if you're just looking for like, yeah. They should. I will see. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I see so many conflicting stats on it. I don't know the answer, B-Jammer. Hopefully that's not true, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just too optimistic and too naive, right? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's true, right? Like, so what you're saying is like so many people hopefully we get some how to use the internet classes over the next year or so, which sound obvious, but like we need them. Like the amount of people that Google search things, it's called leading the question, right? If someone says like, if someone Googles, what's a good example? If someone Googles like, is X bad for you, right? Versus even that like can be too like leading. If someone Googles like how bad is X for you, that implies that it is bad, so therefore you're gonna get results that that fit that narrative. If you say, is X bad for you really, question mark, and add a little bit of like questioning into it, well, now you're gonna get narratives that are like, it's a lot of like confirmation bias, right? And like answering your question or having a premise before you even like Google it, right? Versus if you just Google like X thing studies or Google Scholar X, you just search X thing flat, then you'll probably get the most neutral answers. But that's a lot. It's very unintuitive for humans to do. Even I catch myself on that all the time. I feel like I feel like every human, myself included, probably needs a class on how to like use Google. Like it's hard. Like it's not like it's not just how to use Google, but it's how to like understanding and processing your mind and your emotions and your feelings, and then trying to like filtering them through a logical lens to ask a question that best fits your needs. Like it actually does become a pretty complicated thing. Like Metagross, yeah, Metagross is was super good for raids, so hopefully it should be really good for permanent raids once they're added as well. What's up, dude? Yeah, Iron Defense, like Meteor Mash, Metagross was super good. Yo, congrats again on the Kabuto joke, man. Worked out pretty cleanly, that transition. We're at 12,500 encounters on Cool Duder and then 18,000 encounters on Patrouski. It's cool to keep track of 2 different encounter counters. I should have one earplug unplugged actually in case I get a shiny on Cool Duder so I can hear it a bit better. Dude, of course, joke, man. Have a good day, dude. For those who haven't been here, I do personally think that the best 3 Pokemon for raids are going to end up being Metagross, Reuniclus, Sableye. Now it might change once raids are actually out. I think some of the legendaries might be super good, like Zapdos and stuff. We'll have to keep an eye out. The funny thing is, if I encounter a shiny, I'm gonna have to Iron Head it down, which is kind of funny. Or Iron Head down the other ones. EV Swarm Unova, yo, good call. For those who maybe need it for Dex or just want to shiny check it. Honestly, it's also not hard for me to like check. It's actually like quite easy for me to like check swarms and stuff. Like if I'm XP training at Johto, like the spot is so what's it called, like close to a PC, I can just fly back to it. What's the most recent generation item Pokemon has? I think Assault Vest. I think Assault Vest is like the most recent that we got within the past year or so. It's still quite new to the game. I still haven't used Assault Vest, Electros, and NU, which I really want to do at some point. Yo, Pat, thanks for the content you provide. Really getting into Pokemon recently. All your videos have been amazing. Thanks for the kind words, dude. Just finishing Kanto and started getting into breeding and messing with EVs and IVs. I would say, like, my favorite, underrated, under-talked about thing is how just, like, so many people get introduced to EVs and IVs because of PokeMMO. I know that's how I found out about them. That's how I was introduced. Was EVs and IVs. So Generation 6, I guess in terms of items, Generation 6 is the most recent, but we also have like, we literally have Gen 9 DLC update changes. Like when Torterra got access to Shell Smash in the Scarlet and Violet DLC, we got that as well. Do you have a favorite region, personal? But yeah, I like Kanto and Unova. Probably Kanto for nostalgia. How many Pokemon you can catch from a swarm? There's 4 spawns you have the opportunity to catch. You know, I mean, tons of other people. I'm trying to think. I think does the official PokeMMO Discord have that, Mike? I don't want to just sit here and shout out like all the other communities and Discords that, like, you know, At that point, it feels a little funny. But there absolutely are other options, 100%. I would encourage you, if mine's not working for whatever reason, go for it. All my homies hate Sinnoh? Yes. Consider me one of those homies. I hate Sinnoh. What is just what's in the box? The problem is, what? Yeah, he just sits in the box. The problem is he's not special attack EV trained, or like the problem is you need a special attacking Rampardos here. I don't have a special attacking shiny Rampardos. I have a physical attacking one. I don't want to mess him up because he's a good physical attacking Rampardos. I don't want to mess him up just for the. I do like the Sinnoh landscapes. You know what? The Sinnoh landscapes, the Sinnoh, like the Floroma Meadow and shit, and Trophy Garden, and like I do genuinely like the Sinnoh landscapes, even if I meme on Sinnoh a ton, you know? That is true. That is fair. Yes, I saw him. It's so fucked that he's actually that dry. It's so like on the time he does this challenge. I assume he's sleeping and stuff. He's like sleeping on stream. I don't know what the meme is. Good luck to him, dude. He's slept, right? I'm pretty sure he's slept. There's no way. No, oh my god, it's a good meme on Carlo. It is funny to spend 17 months on a hunt. Thank you for my birthday. Happy birthday. You know what? I might be you could be totally lying to me, but it's not worth the, if it is your birthday, it's not worth the risk. I'd rather just go give you a free OT, man. Happy birthday to you, man. Like 5 hours? Yeah, that's crazy. Happy birthday. I'll send you a mon in a quick sec. But now I'm gonna get all these mails like, hey, it's my birthday. Please send me a Patrouski OT. Pepe laugh. He doesn't know. Yo, Jolly Wabs, thanks for the follow, dude. It's so crazy. It's, yeah, dude, fucking, I respect it. I respect people who pull the long hours on the fucking streams. I definitely am. I think I'm more of a daily upload videos kind of guy, and then I think I like the I like 2 to 6 hour streams of like high burst energy. At a certain point in a stream, like I just get fucking exhausted and low energy, and I feel like I get less entertaining. And like some people would still like me to stay live for that background content, but I'd rather just relax, reserve that energy for the next stream, and kind of come back refreshed and energetic. Let me. You want any Patrouski OT mon? How about a Charmander? That's pretty cool, right? This should be my OT. We'll do this one just in case. Here, you get 2. Why not? Because it's your birthday. Oh, it's a good. Yeah, a lot of people like Charmander. Yeah. I wish I could tell you, Aben. I don't know, unfortunately. Sorry, dude. 12-hour high burst. If someone could do a 12-hour high burst energy stream, more power to them. That's the I know for, if you're someone who's doing a 12-hour high energy stream, I know for a fact that you're just sleeping the other 12 hours of the day, or you're just like fucking dead for the other 4 hours and then you sleep for 8 or some shit. Yeah, streaming is very much condensing your day's energy. So like if I stream for 4 hours, what I'm essentially doing is I'm taking 8 hours of energy and I'm pushing it into 4, and then I'm like dead for 4 hours after, whatever. Fossil hunting I think is super underrated. Now, in terms of how much per, what do you make, like 150 to 200k? Fossil hunting is probably better than ever, honestly. Probably not, Shrek. It's not really my style, at least nowadays. When I was when I was young, I always say I started streaming when I was like 13 to 15 years old, and I would stream for 75 hours straight. I was unhinged. I think I'm too old for that now, though. I'm not really my style anymore. I mean, yeah, it's almost like entertaining people is like, yeah, hopefully, Bob, right? Slept 18 hours? That's amazing, Necro. I just ran on accident. PokeMMO subathon? I would love to do a subathon at some point. Yeah, content creation is my full-time. I have a small side. I've been full-time content creator since I was 18, thankfully. Luckily, I did work a lot of other difficult jobs before 18, so I do have obviously a lot of people just like, I do luckily have perspective of like other jobs and stuff. On 10%. I like dark mode everything. I like low lighting, but I also want my screens to be on like 200% brightness. I love a bright screen. What's up, Spidget? How you doing, dude? Okay. Okay, I will say it is now 12:07 p.m. I have exactly 23 minutes to go shower and get ready for a meeting with my wedding venue. So I do have to peace out. I'm like ending stream today at noon as opposed to going live at noon, which is very funny. But shout out to those who made it to the early stream. Sorry if you missed it. Hopefully the stream recap is entertaining and covers everything. If you did, like this video if you enjoyed it. It helps me drastically. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more like this. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. Bro saw me and dipped. I love you, Spidget. Have a great day. If you want to go above and beyond, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, PayPal/Venmo donations really do make a huge difference. Thank you all for watching at the end of the day. Hope you're having a great day. Play PokeMMO, have fun. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno. I'll see you guys. Why the fuck did I do that? Anyways, bye. Love you guys. Peace. Who can I raid? Make sure, guys. This is very important, okay? We're going to raid someone, and you are going to, guaranteed, 100% chance, spam smiley faces, okay? Flash. Raid. Is Dom still live? Is he sleeping, though? Raid Paulus. Let's raid Centaur. I love this guy. He's nice. Okay, go spam smiley faces or else, okay? I'll see you guys later. Much love to you all. Peace, peace, peace. Peace and sweet peas. Peace, Reno.